not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Thomas Was Alone. We are in Chapter 5, and we have yet another new friend. This one is James, and his gravity is inverted, which is going to make for some really cool platforming and puzzle opportunities.
It's taken a long time.
And we'll see some of the ways in which this is going to get really cool about midway through the chapter, which is only a few minutes from now. These are short chapters if you know what you're doing. Assuming I know what I'm doing, of course. Which, bold assumption of you to make.
James liked being alone. No one to insult him or question his unique disregard for Newtonian laws. Hey Jimmy, where are you going? Up? Idiots.
It's interesting how all of the characters have different takes on being alone. They react differently to it, which is why they all start out without any of the other characters we met so far, and then we're gradually introduced. They are to them.
Smaller than James's had been. James decided to find a way to help. Maybe they'd be friends.
The hardest part about these sections is just not bonking. And it's especially punishing for James. But now the two have met up, and we have some cool things coming up.
No idea why he was here. One minute he was with his friends, the next he was being freed from a cage by a green guy with a nervous laugh. He knew he had to get back to them.
First, just some real basic cooperation. And I think next chapter is where it gets really good. Yes, this one!
His turquoise hero seemed uncomfortable. Thomas imagined he'd feel the same way if he fell upwards all the time. If he didn't know better, he'd have thought James didn't want to meet everyone.
Now, we've done a lot of leapfrogging, right? But now we have two characters with two different relationships to gravity, so we can do this for starters. You have to micromanage them a little bit, but then this... Oh, that's so neat! That's such a good puzzle mechanic. Because gravity is fighting in the opposite direction for each of them. And that's not the last time we'll have to do something like that. This one is, again, a lot more individualistic, where you're controlling each of them individually to get to individual goals. And then it picks back up with the cooperation puzzles again in a minute.
Thomas wondered why the cloud thing had brought them both here.
But still, this is important because it primes you for other platforming challenges down the road.
This was working. James and Thomas, working together, could get anywhere. James didn't seem to understand the immense ability he possessed.
So a really simple level, but it sets you up to understand what they're going to throw at you later. And then more of this cool stuff. Do we want to bring you up first, or are we just straight up lifting Thomas up this little shaft here? Because I think Thomas can get up here on his own up to a certain point. If we don't bonk. Again, that's going to be the big challenge. Yeah, this is the point at which Thomas himself can no longer progress alone. So Thomas cannot be alone. Again? Need to not bonk. And there we go. Oh, no, we need one more. Okay. And now, we're going to do the same as before. Just gotta micromanage them a little bit. as you slide both of them around, because Thomas will slide off as you push James left or right.
Grudgingly helped Thomas to each portal. He knew that eventually they'd find the others. Then he'd go back to being the weird one again. He decided to enjoy the time they had left.
I think I've just gone in a big dumb circle. This is not quite the answer. Yeah, no. So I need Thomas just on this ledge below here. Right here. And James should be... Oh, no, I want him right here. There we go. And now we're going to do the opposite. Instead of jumping up as Thomas to get ourselves a little bit higher, using James as a platform, we're going to do the opposite and jump with James, with Thomas as kind of an anchor so James doesn't go all the way back to the top. These are super, super cool puzzles, and it only gets better from here. And if you look at the thumbnail, there is still one more color. There's still one more colored block. So we have one more friend left before we start getting into those good endgame puzzles. This is not quite it yet. There we go. Oh, nope. Because Thomas would fall into the water like this, so we need to go back up. And Thomas has to be right on this ledge so that James can get to his portal. There we go. And he can hop on down now. This one is just purely cycle-based. And kind of gonna make us make use of the inverted jump again. Oops.
He want to spend time with James? Was he not repulsed by his weird color?
No, he's the best color. I love green. Oh, I don't know why I jumped there. It was such a silly mistake. Oop. Nice and tight jump there. This one is way more just platforming than puzzles.
Care about his inversions?
They balance the platforming and the puzzles pretty well. Ooh, I can't believe I just made that. Why do I keep jumping at the end there? Boop, boop, boop. This is getting silly. Whoa. This is getting real silly. There we go. No more messing around with that. Now we just have to do the same thing, except on the bottom with Thomas. Which I think will be a little bit easier because it's much easier to wrap your head around his gravity. Un, deux. There we go. Yeah. Less weird, shallow jumps to make. In this one, we're just again using the power of cooperation to ferry both of them across this huge chasm in the middle. And then, you know, there's a wall bisecting the level here, so we have to do some more of that cool jumping.
James was having fun for the time being.
And there we go. We have Christmas colors, I just realized. Nope, we want Thomas jumping. Just a little bit more micromanaging, and we are good. Nope, we need to move him over just a little bit so Thomas can get down here. That's it for Chapter 5. But we have one more character to meet. And we will do that immediately in Chapter 6. It's Sara.
Sara leaned her wizened head back and laughed. The quadrilaterals were apparently after some friends of theirs. How petty an adventure.
She's much smaller, but check this out. She has a double jump, finally. Hell yeah. That's going to do it for now. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.